What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters: Mystique Meredith, Windwalker 57, Weiss Rose, Emperor Tiger Star, Zix Cafex, Golden Pants, Kyle the Warrior, Melody Richardson, Rodney Huggins, Zach, NB, Chaos Vesperia, Marvoius, and Alexander Pritt. Thank you all very much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link below in the description to find out more. We'll see you there. The Internet Historian, we haven't done one of his videos in a while, and people have been asking us to go back and do like, oh, watch Great iPhone Massacre, watch Pools Close, watch this and that. And from what it sounds like, he's doing a sequel to the Fall of '76 because of Bethesda's continued bullshittery and how badly they're doing with their with the nonsense that's going on with it.
Just when you thought it couldn't fall any further.
Yeah, exactly. He's like I think it should be like the continued Fall of '76 Electric Boogaloo. That's what he should call it.
The hole in the ground that it made in the shape of itself when it hit the earth and continued to go.
Yeah, and at the bottom of it, you can still hear the echo of Todd Howard going, "It just works."
No, it doesn't.
I know it doesn't, but he will stick by that until he dies. I mean, Todd, just stop and give us a new Elder Scrolls.
But at the bottom of that hole, you're going to strike a match and light it, and then it's going to be, hey, you're finally awake.
Oh,
Ran
God.
into that Imperial ambush. Same as us, that horse thief over there.
But, so, Internet Historian a while back did two videos. We're going to be doing both of them. The Great iPhone Massacre and Pools Closed. The reason we're doing two of them is because these are relatively short. They're like 6 and 8 minutes each, so we're going to just put both of them together, and y'all can enjoy them until the to your heart's content. So, the Great iPhone Massacre. Okay, who here has an iPhone?
Moi.
Except for this man. Yeah, he's an Android user. Just joking. I used to use Android. I still like Android. I prefer it actually in a lot of ways. It's just my mom. My mom made the argument for why she switched to Apple, and I'm just like, Mom, you loved your Note. And she's like, I know, and it had so much more to it, but I don't know what it is. And I'm like, I know what it is. It's the Apple environment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real thing.
It's a super simple everything. It's just swipes. One button.
I will full on. I am an idiot, so the simple interface.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love
because I'm a moron.
Everything.
Well, yeah,
so
that's just like
it.
Nick.
Yeah.
Nick
like
here,
everything on my phone that you see is pretty much not the original way it would be when you bought
See,
it.
I'm
just
too
how I am,
stupid to do that.
See, I used to do
I
that a
love
lot
shit
with my
like
Note
that.
because I had a Note 4 and I did that stuff, but I just realized that every time I did that, it would decrease my performance by a lot. And
Also,
the
can
more
have
stuff I would
basically any
install-
ringtone I want on this without having to pay
Yes.
for it.
I would have mine in a brick in like 5 minutes if I was messing with stuff.
I've bricked a few of them just by trying to jailbreak them and hack them.
I
It's
bricked
not that
my,
easy to brick.
My LG one time, and I was just like, what did I do? Yeah, and that was
I'll be
not
honest,
good.
I had a real hard time giving up my Intensity 2. That thing would like flip open, and it had like an actual
I
keyboard.
felt like
Yeah,
I felt
I
like I was
love
going
those.
to the dark side. I didn't get an iPhone until the iPhone 6.
5S was
Yeah, mine was a 6 mini. It was like the Straight Talk. I can't remember what it was, but it was.
I had the iPhone 4 for a while, and then I was just like, I'm going to give Android a try. And I upgraded to Android, and I was with it for about 3 or 4 years, and then I think it was the iPhone 7, iPhone 7, which is what I've got now, and I upgraded to it, and I was just like, this is actually pretty good. But that's just,
Yeah, Android has a lot more options.
it does. Android has
They've got like
a lot
20
more.
something, maybe more, like 50 brands out there that make Android devices.
Like, literally, the only downside I've found to Android is if you ever do want to play a game that's on a phone, which is rare, so it's not that big of a downside. They almost always release the game later on Android because they have to test more stuff to make sure it's going to work on more phones. Whereas, like, with iPhone, they always put it out first because it's a lot easier to make it compatible for current iPhones.
Yeah, because iPhones are universal.
The Apple App Store just has
operating system.
really high standards on their apps too. They don't allow shit apps. Because that's one thing I hated. Like, you get on the App Store and it's just like AIDS. It's like, which app do I want to fuck up my phone next? Okay, this one. Oh, minimal ads. Okay, let's click that. Oh, there's only 30 ads.
That's why,
Okay.
like, I'm not downloading like apps all the time. You know, it's like when
Yeah.
I do want something, I want something specific, and I go research what a good one is before I start downloading
Yeah.
shit. So
You're smart.
So-
Me, I just real quick. I'm like, fuck. I need a damn measuring tool to kind of.
See, like I said, I'm
just like,
I'm
bam,
a
here,
moron,
you're
so
done.
I would.
yeah.
And I want
Yeah,
that thing to
that's- and that's
install
fair,
in
Micah, that's
seconds.
fair.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
have like all kinds of weird stuff on it, like.
So
It took me literally longer to open the box and everything than it did to set up this phone.
Well-
I set it with one button. That's it. It was like, hey, we noticed you have a Mac nearby. Is this you? Yes. Enter your password. Typed in a password. Okay. But
Talk
done.
to each other.
Everything was set up exactly the way it was on my
So,
iPad.
all right.
Apps
So,
and all. I was
so
like, damn.
the internet has had fun with Apple users, especially the stupid ones.
Oh,
Not you
God.
included, Micah.
Oh, there's been some stupid decisions on iPhone. I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
like-
not really stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. No, I'm not talking about that though.
Uh-uh.
I mean, you know about the. Actually, I'll just let the video play. I've seen a little bit of this, and I know
Okay.
what they talk about. a little
If
bit.
I had to guess, it's the fact that there's a lot of iPhone users that will just say blatantly incorrect stuff because they really, really want their phone to be the best phone.
Yeah, I know mine's not the best. I know Apple's not the best.
Oh, no.
It's just safe.
Oh, Android, Sirion, they have a Android phone that's $250,000.
Yikes.
Yes.
Well, let's just move on.
That's
It's
Yeah,
a
this-
performance phone.
This is the great iPhone massacre
Oh, dear.
by an internet historian.
Does it have to do with iPhone Fight Club?
You'll see.
Wow.
I don't think we have any audio.
Wait.
There's no audio.
Hello? I think they can hear us. Aha!
There it is. Okay. Sorry.
It's all good.
Wait.
Is that Michael Caine?
Yeah, there's just no audio.
Hey,
There's no audio for the first part there.
Oh, is that intentional? So they're making you think that your iPhone's jacked up?
I think so.
Nate, answer it.
The new iPhone XD, the future of mobile. Hi, I'm Steve Jobs, and I've come back from a cold, dark grave to tell you about our latest innovation. But just before I show you this new phone, I want to tell you a story. It begins in 2013, and we had just released the new iOS 7. It was a proud moment for us, and it all went off without a hitch. That is, until 4chan had an idea.
A bogus ad that could cost you hundreds of dollars.
They started spreading rumors that the software upgrade made your phone waterproof. And they even started making marketing materials that looked like ours. According to
Yeah,
these ads,
dude,
advanced
that's hilarious.
algorithms in the new iOS
What
allowed the
idiots
phone
would
to
fall for
detect
that?
when water was touching the circuitry. This would then trigger an automatic disconnect of the battery. Of course, this doesn't make any sense. But that didn't stop our customers
You
from
have
trying
to.
it
You gotta
anyway.
get water away from lithium.
There were a number of news stories.
What I did not do, however, was then drop my phone
This is like
into a bowl of water.
the wood
Fortunately, I
screws
can't
with
say the
snow
same about
tires thing.
others.
So yeah, that
That's funny.
that was a real thing.
That's not
And
Apple's
my
fault
mom-
though.
No, it
No.
not No, it isn't. But Apple, it's not really a commentary on Apple itself. It's Apple users.
Yeah, that's like the thing on
If
Facebook.
you fell for the thing that said
Bless your heart.
that you could download an upgrade
Bless your
and
heart.
make your iPhone waterproof, and you still get online and argue with Android people that you have a better phone, shut the fuck up.
This isn't nanotechnology. Like you
So-
can't just.
No, it.
You don't have any room to say anything because
So-
you are clearly not
so,
of an intelligent.
Look, my mom
Argument-
showed me the
arguing
advert
capacity.
that she saw on Facebook, and I'm like, Mom, don't believe this. And Mom's like, but it looks just like the thing. I'm like, exactly. That's what they want. That's what they're trying to do. They're trolling. And my mom's like, why do they do that? I'm like, Mom, why do salmon swim upstream? Honestly, sometimes shit just doesn't make
Why
sense.
do people
There are
program
out there who are
computer
assholes.
viruses?
Exactly.
Because fuck everyone else. That's
Exactly.
why.
This is like
Because some people just want to watch
Because
the
fuck
world
you,
burn.
that's why.
Alfred said this in The Dark Knight, and he was right.
this is like all the instant snow tires. Screw wood screws into your tires for more grip on ice, and people are like, "My tires are flat."
Microwave your spoon
there was
for
a
30 seconds before
whole fucking thing of memes on like stuff like pro tips and tricks you could do to your car, and it was all like stuff that would just
bullshit.
ruin your shit.
Yeah, well, this is no different. Well, anyway,
it's like running low on gas, put some water in your gas tank, like shit like that.
I saw somebody was like, "Go."
Last longer.
It's like go green. Use the green gas
Now,
nozzle.
you're not telling me a news anchor did this, did they?
Watch.
Well.
Yep.
All right, Tony.
It's not funny. Thank God we don't offer warranty on water damage. A year later, in September 2014, we were excited to release the new iOS 8. Well, it turned out that 4chan had also been planning to release a new feature, Apple Wave.
I remember this.
They made another marketing campaign that claimed even more sophisticated
Wave
algorithms
charging
that allowed the new iPhone battery to be charged by simply popping the thing in the microwave for 2 minutes on high. They claimed that the RF transmitter, which is used to connect to the radio towers, could be used to absorb the microwaves and send them straight down to the battery. People really did this, by the way. And the news picked up on it too.
Yeah, don't put your phone in the microwave, don't put your phone in the toilet. I mean, come on, a lot of these things seem they should be
It's common sense.
Charge your phone in the microwave feature.
Just to be clear, don't ever do that.
Now, it's hard to know for sure which of these tweets are real or hoaxes. And some of the news reports claimed that no one actually tried this at all.
Brian says most people haven't fallen, or at least admitted to have fallen, for the destructive ploy.
However, these pitiable cries on the Apple forums say otherwise.
What can I do if I microwave my phone? Help, iPhone put in microwave and not working. I know it's stupid, but I put my phone in the microwave.
Okay, let's say I stuck my phone in the microwave.
Your phone and it will charge. I'm stupid, please help.
And even
That's
the LAPD
exactly right.
had to issue a warning after receiving a large
the
number of
LAPD
distressed
put
phone
a
calls.
thing out.
How they were able to call the police, I haven't quite figured out. Now, the next campaign started only a few days later. On the iPhone 6, we decided to use an aluminium chassis.
His has a Nico pillow.
Lighter, and it looked very nice. But yes, you could also bend the hell out of it.
Yeah, the iPhone 6
Plus bends a lot.
So all our hipster customers with their skinny jeans were discovering a nice arse curve in their new phone. Thus,
You know, we had a customer that had
BendGate
one
was
that was
born.
bent. She got in a car wreck and she had her phone sitting on the table. I was like, holy shit, that thing is bent like hell. But you know what? There wasn't a crack in that fucking glass. It was like, physics? Hello, what's going on here?
Gorilla
Like,
Glass, dude.
I was
Gorilla
just
Glass
like-
works like that sometimes.
I was like, damn.
If the tension is not broken, then there's then there's no way the glass will go.
Yeah. Well, I've never wanted to put my fucking cell phone in my ass pocket and sit down on a seat.
No,
'cause
I've
that's
never
just-
done that.
That's just
I've never
kind
done
of
that.
common sense.
I
for me.
even take mine out of my back pocket
Yeah,
before I
take
sit
it out
down,
of
just
here,
because
so
I'm
I don't
worried
want
about it.
pressure on it. You know, it's just kinda,
Yeah, because this thing is pretty damn expensive.
Hell yeah.
God.
Our phones are not cheap.
No, they're not. Sorry, I hate to keep pausing. It's just Jesus.
Some other brands took the opportunity to take the piss. Our Twitter got flooded with the same bad accessory jokes.
My roller.
To prevent damage, we needed you to be more delicate with your phones. Or just buy a case. But instead,
Looks like yours, Micah. Or your old one.
My old one, yeah.
4chan was there to make another marketing campaign. They decided that bend wasn't a bug, it was a feature. And people were encouraged to bend until their screen popped right out. And you did.
Oh my god.
The next 2 years passed without much happening.
Hey.
But then in 2016, we released the new iPhone 7. And courageously, it featured no headphone jack.
Yep.
But
that
one
was the
YouTuber,
bummer for me. I was like,
me too,
hell
dude.
no, dude.
decided to tell people otherwise.
Hidden inside your iPhone 7 is a 3.5 millimeter audio jack.
And apparently all you had to do was drill for it.
I remember people doing this. I remember seeing this one.
I didn't know about this one.
Yeah.
But we're just scratching the thin veneer of dumbassery. There was a bug that bricked your phone permanently.
Oh, that's right.
To January 1st,
I remember this one.
1970.
It ends up with a time before January the 1st, 1970, which should just be a negative integer. Except it's not. It's wrapped all the way round. It's giving you a date 20 times longer than the expected lifespan of the universe.
So
Just
somebody
like do
made a
negative
campaign
pi,
there too.
so the calculator
Big
just
lines of
fucking
the
just
Genius Bar
dies.
that week. But there's one last thing. We put a tiny seam in the side of your
actually do
iPhone
negative
6
pi.
so that it pulled out your hair every time you put your phone up to your face. I made that design decision. I thought it was funny. And all of this brings us to today and your new iPhone. This is it. This is what you get. No more nice things. You can drown it. You can microwave it. You can drill it. And you can bend it. And it'll still pull out some of your hair. Does it work? No. But it's what you deserve. Fuck you, stupids. I'm going back to my tomb.
That's great.
Available in 3 hard drive sizes, 12
Jesus
megabytes, 13
God.
megabytes, and 128 gigabytes.
Alright, so rephrasing what I said before, if you fell for any of this and you still get on the internet and argue that your iPhone is better than an Android, just shut the fuck up.
Argue anything, really.
I think really.
If you get on the internet and argue at all, just shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
pretty much. If you're on the internet arguing with people about your something, as simple as
If
a
you
cell phone,
if you
then I
fell
don't
for
know that
any
some
of
people
these
would.
and you still think that you're an intelligent person, just stop.
Yeah,
Hang on, my bassist
stop.
is calling me. I gotta take this real quick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nick's taking a timeout because of a bass issue, I guess. I don't know what bassists are into. I used to be a bassist.
Bassists, they're usually getting lost. Usually. I'm throwing
feel like there's a good
Glenn
story.
Fricker on that one from
like there's a
Spectre
good
Sound
story in
Studio.
Yeah,
I like how he was like, "Hi,
Well-
I'm Jeff Hanneman. Do you know where your bassist is?" Had
Oh,
Steve Harris
gosh.
on there, and Steve Harris is the bass player himself. "Hi, I'm Steve Harris. Do you know where your bass player is?"
Yeah, okay.
It's a bass. Everybody picks on
Yeah.
bass player jokes.
You know,
all the time.
here-
None of them are really real.
There's
but
there's a saying. It's like, just because you can pick up a bass doesn't make you a good bassist.
yeah.
And if you spit good rhymes, that doesn't make you a rapist.
Yeah. You're a rapist.
Micah got it. Rapist.
You're a rapist.
I'm just saying, if a person that plays a
Yeah, that
piano
makes you a rapper.
is a pianist, I mean, wouldn't someone who drives a race car be a racist?
That's an even better one, Mike. I like that one.
Makes sense to me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It's like you're trying to pay comment to your pianist, and it's just like, man, you are that is one glorious pianist. It's a turn of phrase.
Yeah,
double
bass players get all the
entendres,
jokes, and then
innuendos.
drummers can't count to 4.
There's actually like Davey. I love Davey. Have you seen Davey 504? He's that one
I don't think
like
so.
bassist who like makes these very funny videos on YouTube.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Like he's
YouTube.
Italian and he's hilarious. Oh, everything good?
Yeah. Weirdly, someone came by my bassist's house and was like to check on him or something, and he wasn't home, and his roommate told them that he was off today and could do band practice today. Wasn't any of us though. So
That's weird.
yeah, so he thought we were having band practice tonight, and I'm like, no. And he's like, it must have been Jason. And I was like, I'm pretty sure Jason would have told us if he had gone by to talk to you.
Well, he's going to be
Like-
kidnapped by changelings now.
Yeah.
You should have told him practice is on, but it's just you got to practice by yourself tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, practice should be on every day.
Well,
Yeah.
well, ladies and gentlemen, moving on into the deeper depths of the internet historian, we are now arriving at a very, very controversial meme called "Pools Closed." So, has
Pretty
anyone-
sure I've heard that said here before.
I've said it a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get this.
Well, okay. I've taken part in a few of these, just not to the level of what people like. Some people go to. There's some messed up people out there, but I did laugh at this, and I did hang up a sign one time, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But Yeah. Once it goes to a certain point, I'm just like, nah, I can't be involved with this anymore. But that's just me.
Certain shit just goes too far.
Yeah. Sometimes shit does go too far. But Pools Closed is a meme that started a thing about like 2005, 2006, I think. And I'll just let this play.
Pretty sure I'm not aware of this meme.
Do not go into the water. Oh my God.
He's got AIDS. Get out of there.
In 2006, a pandemic spread across the world. Extensive research from the CDC revealed Habbo Hotel pool as the point of origin, likely after someone jacked off into one of the filters. Since then, a band of unlikely heroes has worked tirelessly to keep the people safe, to close every pool.
Pool's closed.
It all started on July 12th. The plan was simple. Create an account, make an avatar, full suit, dark skin, big afro. Log in and block the pool. Hundreds flooded in to block the ladders and prevent players from catching the AIDS. They arranged themselves in the standard health and safety swastika.
Where I kinda drew the line.
The mission was an overwhelming success. No one could get into the pool. But then, another threat emerged. On September 4th, Steve Irwin, well-known animal fighter, was killed by a stingray. Provoked and en masse, intel indicated that many more stingrays were headed for the Habbo Hotel pools. Now the pool was filled with AIDS and stingrays, and most likely those stingrays also had AIDS. Operation September 11th was launched, and once again our heroes marched towards the pools. But it wasn't just the Habbo pool that had people worried. Here's one concerned citizen having their own local pool closed.
Hi, there's kind of an emergency. I was swimming in the pool and I cut my leg, and I mean, there was a fair amount of blood. It's not enough for me to go to the hospital, but I actually have HIV, and
You were in the pool, like, right now?
Yes, ma'am. And people could be getting infected
Okay,
right now.
I'll go shut the pool.
You gonna close the pool?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Pool's closed!
That's from It's Always Sunny.
Recruitment.
That's where the joke.
Pools
Yeah,
were
that
being
joke
shut
spawned
down
from
left
this.
and right. It looked as if our heroes could really achieve a permanent pool shutdown.
So is
But
this like
then,
8-bit
things
Sims
took a
or
sharp
something?
turn.
Habbo Hotel. It's like a social media gathering thing that was very popular.
You can go talk
in
to
the
random
UK.
people on it.
It's very popular.
It's basically
in the
a chat
UK.
room game.
Yeah.
The racist mods had arrived. They were determined to keep the pool open even though they knew the risks. Bannings left and right. This wasn't a war. This was a massacre. Hundreds of avatars were lost. But our heroes were not giving up so easily. If they couldn't take the fight to Habbo, they would take it to the streets.
Yes.
Yes, and what did they exactly tell you?
Exactly.
Okay, because of HIV, correct?
That's correct.
All right. One of the standard procedures is we need you to go ahead and put a sign outside the pool and tell them why it's closed.
Right, we're doing that right now.
Or what are you putting on the sign exactly? Because
Due to health and safety.
yeah, the pool's closed due to AIDS, actually.
Do we have to specify AIDS?
Wow.
I mean,
Yes.
okay. Who closes to AIDS?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so who's coming down here? And they're going to test the water when they come down here?
Jon Robertson.
John Robertson from Castle, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's coming down here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so we just got an entire pool evacuated, and they now have a sign outside the pool saying pool closed due to AIDS.
But just as the real-life campaign to shut down the pool was reaching its peak, a new challenger emerged. If the mods were trash mobs, she would be the final boss.
Banned from a swimming pool, tonight their grandmother is outraged.
Trying to make sense of a sign.
She never thought that after 50 years, her grandkids would be the target of such hate.
But this is a sign that one woman who lives in this area didn't expect to see. Mary Alice says when this sign was up, the pool wasn't closed at all.
And I tell myself it's just a bunch of racist, homophobic geeks.
ridiculing me.
But our heroes weren't about to take it long.
That woman is white.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
How is that an attack against her? It's because, like, are they... Does the man... does the dude with the arms crossed, like, say
This
no,
is homophobic
no,
hate. Like, what is going on?
I don't get it. I don't get that.
I don't think we ever will. I don't think we should even try
down.
on her.
They found her home phone number and made pleas for reason and logic.
Mary Alice received several calls after she began telling her story.
I have been sent from the future to close
She wouldn't
Wow,
listen.
dude.
She knew how to make it all about her, and she knew how to play the media.
This kind of stuff is old, and it's ugly, and it's tired, and it's time for it to be buried.
According to some websites, this image is associated with a group of hackers who invaded a children's social networking site. Just an online inside joke.
A joke is when two people laugh. I'm not laughing.
She's not laughing.
She was not laughing.
During our interview, Altorfer learned of a second flyer at the pool.
It's a picture of me with an afro. When they get tired of making fun of a grandma.
Yes!
Online, they will find something better to
Just
do.
a bunch of racist
For months,
homophobic.
she continued a campaign to keep the pool open.
Oh no! Oh, that's beautiful.
This is why the internet scares me, because if 4chan decides it wants to take you down, they're going to find your house, your phone number, like everything, and they're just going to come after you.
If you don't give them anything to work with, they
Don't
can't.
challenge them. Don't piss them off.
Don't do anything to them.
Like,
I mean,
leave them alone.
In 2009,
Don't give them
brothers
any
prepared
reason
for another raid, but they didn't know it could be their last. The racist mods and devs had changed the rules. They allowed avatars to walk through each other. Nothing could ever be blocked again. What followed was a series of shitty raids, each more failed than the last, and the fail gave way to infighting. First there was a faction of skinheads who split away. Then the gingers decided to make their own group. Then there was total communist revolution.
Oh, great.
It's your nightmare, like it.
I'll kill them all.
In 2010, and by 2011, it looked as though there would never be another successful raid.
Oh, the banhammer, no!
These were the brothers' darkest days, and it was almost certain that the pools would remain open forever.
That was not what I was expecting it to be, but that's
then,
incredible.
in
Oh, we're not done yet?
2012, a ray of hope.
Now Channel 4 News can reveal that the children's online gaming site Habbo Hotel is inhabited by paedophiles. Revelations, one of the company's biggest multi-million-pound investors has pulled out.
In one quick shift of fortune, it became possible that not just the pool, but the entire hotel could be closed indefinitely.
It has been the best part of 10 years that Habbo's been going on, and within a week, Channel 4 have managed to basically tear that down.
Admins muted the whole game for a week. No one could talk to anyone, and the player base sank right through the floor. But the best part was, our brothers had reunified. The divisions of the past had been put to the side. They came together to kick Habbo while it was down, and they were prepared.
Oh, damn! It never ends!
With their growth in numbers, they didn't need to block. They just had to make a large and annoying presence. And with Habbo's dwindling player base, it was easier than ever.
I think these people need a little education about the HIV virus. The disease is here. Protect your children.
I remember that episode of Captain Planet. Oh.
I have HIV. I mean, my blood is in the water, and it's not good, you know. I can't.
I gotcha. I appreciate you calling. We will take drastic measures.
We have hourly testing by management staff. We also have weekly testing of our water.
Pool is closed due to AIDS.
Wow.
It's been quite the adventure of highs and lows, pools and AIDS, pedos and stingrays. And now it's 2017. There will be 2 great raids this year. July 12th, the anniversary of the very first raid. And December 1st, World AIDS Day. It's up to you whether you want to come along. But I hope to see you there, brothers.
Wow.
So that's the origin of Pools Closed,
That's
the
great.
meme.
I never was aware of that.
A joke's when 2 people are laughing. We're all laughing.
It's like, she's like, and I'm not laughing. She was not laughing.
But
She
we were.
indeed was not laughing, but
We-
I
we
was.
were.
I was laughing my ass off.
There was more than one person laughing here.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, she just fell right into the internet's trap. Old people fall into those traps really easy.
Yeah, they do.
That's what it's like the virus bait click, and they
Like the OK Boomer thing going on right now.
Oh God. That one is just. I saw one. It was like a big battle, like two sides. One side was the boomers, one side was the millennials, and then it goes down to a picture down below it. Generation X sitting in a lawn chair with a beard, just like sitting back smiling.
I saw someone was a boxing ring where the millennials were coaching Gen Z and Gen X was sitting there in the stands with like by himself with some popcorn.
Yeah, yeah, get him,
get him. How many times I've teach you this lesson, old man?
Hi there, young people. It's good to see you again. Oh gosh. So.
I'm just waiting on somebody to say that to me on the internet at some point. It's like, okay, boomer, and I'm like, I'm fucking 30.
Yeah, you're.
I'm technically a millennial too, asshole.
Well, technically, here's the thing.
It's now.
I associate Generation Y and millennials. That's millennials to me is a subgroup. I see millennials as a subgroup.
Well, now what it's turned into is anyone older than you that annoys you is a boomer. Anyone younger than you that annoys you is a millennial.
Pretty much.
It's basically what it's turned into. I mean,
well, for our age group, most people like that.
Yeah, all of us are in the neighborhood of 30.
Yeah.
So I think we all have our, we're all at a sort of a weird place because we're not really young to be considered like youngsters anymore, but yet we're not really old men, unless you're like a 5-year-old kid and you see us with our beards and our tattoos and everything. I mean, Jake, the only tattoo showing on him is the one on his hand, but that man is tatted up. So, So honestly, I don't really see myself as a millennial. I don't know if I guess that's not really up to me though.
Yeah, a lot of it's got to do with how you're raised too. If you're raised really poor, you're raised behind time. If you're raised rich, you're raised on time.
I was raised poor.
Yeah, me too.
I was raised really poor.
Bristol in the 90s was at least 10 years behind time. The music,
Ooh, big boy.
Yeah.
What?
He's coming to get Nate.
Where?
He's an arachnid.
Ooh, big speedetta.
Where?
Big speedetta, right in front of the chair right there.
He big old wolf daddy.
Oh
I thought there was like a mouse or something. I was like, where?
No.
Just a big boy spider crawled out, and I was just like, whoa, big boy.
I like spiders.
I was driving home
Yeah,
the
me too.
2 weeks ago, and a spider crawled out of my hair, and I fell to my arm. And
Yeah,
almost-
now that if I don't know what kind it is and I can't see
If it
it's crawling
invades
on
my
me, I'm
personal
like,
space, if it invades my personal space, I will
I
kill it.
used to be like that, but I got to the point now where if one was crawling on me, I'd just be like, oh, hey there. Even if it was like a black widow, I'd be like, oh.
Oh, I pulled over and got him off.
I'd be like, please,
Everybody thought I was
please go
probably
somewhere else.
crazy,
Please go
'cause I was,
somewhere
like,
else.
dancing in a ditch by the side of the road trying to get this spider off of me.
I know Coyote, he
Yeah.
held that black widow for almost 30 minutes and it never bit him.
Yeah. As long as you don't mash them, they
Yeah,
usually
don't
don't
threaten.
bite at you.
It tried to build a web on his fingers.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the part
like,
that
it
would
was
freak me
literally-
out because I would be afraid that I would accidentally like pull its web in a way that kind of made it pissed,
Yeah.
you know, and then it would bite me.
I
But
just do this little number.
Yeah.
Do the flick.
And then it'd be like, pool's closed.
Pulls closed.
Yeah.
Due to sharks.
It's just, I'm sorry, I can't stop staring at him right now.
You want me to put him outside?
If you want to.
I don't know if we have anything I can get him with down here though.
Don't know either.
Should we use the brim of the hat?
You think he'll come up there?
He'll crawl right on your hand. It's a wolf spider. They'll try to run.
Oh, there we go. I think Nick
The
found
trash
something.
can's probably got a cup or something in there.
You think he'll climb in this Dr. Enough bottle?
Aw, boo.
No.
No. Yeah, he
Consider getting on this.
ain't gonna do that shit. He's gonna, as soon as you touch his ass, he's just gonna fly, take off.
Yeah.
Well, you make him run, he'll just run in between the shields or something.
Nope, there he goes.
He's super fast. I'm gonna need a cup to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
He's gonna be disappeared before you can even do that.
Mimi.
Mimi.
I do have some cups upstairs.
He'll be gone by the time you get back.
Nah, he's still staying there. He ain't moving.
He's watching us. He's like, I'm watching them giants.
Yeah.
Gentle
He,
giants sitting on the
sorry,
mountain.
this whole thing. I really wish I had a camera on him right now, so you could see the Speedetta. He's on the edge of the carpet right now. Jesus, look at him. He's just sitting there, just like, what's up, homie? Oh, Nick has got something. He has a cup. There he is, right where you left him.
I don't even know how you saw that. I guess corner over here.
Big, and he walked out there on the white carpet.
Oh, yep, there he goes. Oh, he's more off the edge now.
Just put the cup over top of him. There you go.
There you go.
Now slide the paper.
In la copa.
Yeah, slide the paper.
If you need like an actual like thin piece of paper.
I mean, he'll probably climb up on it.
Oh yeah, he'll crawl on. He won't have a choice.
Hey. A Speedetta.
Captured this way.
Yes, he has. Thank you, Nick.
Let me get the door.
Oh. Nick, you need him to get the door? And all of a sudden we just hear as he opens the door, ah!
A lot of times they won't jump out of the cups either. You gotta like get it. Throw him into the grass.
You get him? What's up?
Is he like crawled up in there and not coming out?
Yeah, he hang tight.
I set it down. You know, there's a styrofoam cup.
Yeah.
I set it down. I was about to lift it up, and for some fucking reason, I don't know why, I just put too much pressure on the top of it. Stuck my fucking finger through the
I was wondering what that was. I heard that. I'm like.
I stuck my finger through the top of the cup. I was like, oh shit! I pulled it off because I didn't want him to like bite my finger.
Well, he's a wolf spider. It'll hurt, but it won't. It's not like poisonous.
Yeah, I know. I just. I'm allergic to everything, so like it'd probably itch really bad.
Yeah, you get a little bug bite.
Yeah, a little nastiness. It's okay. All right. Well, that was an adventurous time.
But he's outside, and
yeah,
he's in his natural.
he should go away somewhere probably.
He'll freeze
It was too dark to see, so I accidentally stuck my finger through the top of the cup.
Whoops.
So I freaked out and like kind of like ripped it back off my finger and just set him down real fast.
We have to move on from here. This was a enlightening video, wouldn't you say? In multiple ways, shows the stupidity of certain Apple iPhone users and the outright dedication that some groups on the internet have to a joke.
I'm scared of it, man.
It's crazy, ain't it? God. All right. Well, this once again was Internet Historian. Pools closed and the Great iPhone Massacre. If you want to see both of those or either one of those original videos, the link's in the description down below. Feel free to check them out. Feel free to check out Internet Historian as well. The man has almost 2 million subscribers. Let's see if we can get him there. And I guess until next time, everybody, signing off. I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Jacob.
I'm the Spider Whisperer.
And we will see you all in the next one, everybody. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.